Hey, good morning, team. I want to apologize for last night. I know some of you wanted to get on Zoom and you weren't able to, and that's my fault because I don't know how to use it exactly. But I'm going to learn, and we're going to be using that more often because it's so fun to see your faces and to hear from you. I am not the know-it-all, okay? I learn from you guys, and I want to hear what you have to say, and I want to grow and learn together. Isn't she cute? I love that I get to stay home and can do this, and we're getting ready to go to Zona Rosa and play at the indoor play area there, and who knows, we might meet some new friends. And actually, I kind of want to talk about that. You've got to step outside of your comfort zone. Set your goal. I know a lot of you are going for the Ruby 1000 bonus or the Emerald 2000 bonus, and I know some of you are even going for the Diamond $20,000 bonus. Dream big, guys, and dream so big that people are going to think that you're crazy. I'm going for $80,000 in bonuses, and honestly, myself, I think it's unrealistic. But that's all the better, because then God, when it happens, is going to be like, boom, I got it, and it was all Him, and it can't be me. But we have to step out of our comfort zone. I shared last night on the Zoom, and I'm going to share it again here because not everybody got on, and again, I apologize for that. But Rachel Williamson, on the Better Together page, I respect her so much and admire her, and she has such an awesome story, guys. She came from food stamps and being in debt and putting gas on a credit card and crying when her husband got a tiny little itty-bitty raise because it put them barely over the amount for they couldn't get food stamps anymore. They were in a rough place, guys. They were like $30,000 in debt or more. And now she's the number 24 income earner. And I truly believe it's because she has pushed herself aside and she reaches out to people and knows that this business can change people's lives. And she shares from love and she wants to help people. And she's so inspiring, and people are drawn to that and attracted to that. So be like Rachel, but be you, okay? People are going to be attracted to you, and you want to be yourself, and you want to be genuine and real, and just share your heart. That's what's going to touch people, okay? But we have to open our mouths. Rachel talked about how, okay, just a second, and I'll help you get your jacket, okay? Rachel talked about how we pray for runners. You know, we need those 5 runners to be able to go and get those bonuses, right? And we can't do it on our own. We need a team to support us. And I actually love that about It Works, because we can't do it on our own. We have to do it together, and you can't get to the top by yourself. You have to take people with you. Last year at conference, they actually told a story that was really stuck with me, and it talked about don't be a crab. If you put one crab in a bucket, it can totally easily climb out. If you put multiple crabs in a bucket, they will never get out, because once they see one trying to get out, they pull them down to keep them in the bucket. And we don't want to be crabs, okay? And you don't want to be a crabby person. You want to lift people up and encourage them and inspire them and help them to reach their full potential. And that's what I'm all about, guys, is helping you reach your full potential. If you surpass me in rank, that is awesome. I am going to be so proud of you. That doesn't matter to me. What matters to me is that I get to help people, and that's what it's all about. And so we pray for these runners so that we can promote and earn these bonuses and change their lives too, and then they can change people's lives. And so we're praying for these runners. God, please send people into my life who will be a runner. God, please send me customers. And then we go to the grocery store and we don't even give a Blitz card to the cashier. Or we go to the playground and we're talking with other moms and we don't become their friends on Facebook. Guys, if you're going to pray for runners, God is going to put them in your life. It's like Rachel said, that your next triple was the mom at the park pushing her little girl on the swing next to you. Your next Ruby was the cashier at Walmart. Your next presidential was, you know, the person you sat next to at church or whatever. But you know what? You didn't share because you were scared of what they would think of you, of if you were crazy or that you were just trying to get their money or whatnot. And so we miss out on so much because we're scared. And you know what? Who cares what people think of us? Do people's opinions pay their bills? If Rachel was still waiting for people's opinions to pay her bills, then she would still be on food stamps. Okay? But she's not. She's number 24 in the company.
And don't forget the vitamins.
Yeah, and we have vitamins too. And Joel and Stephanie Dunn, if they were still waiting and cared so much about what people thought of them, they would still be waiting in a food line and selling stuff on Craigslist and bankrupt and their house foreclosed and their car repossessed, rather than being the #1 earners in the company making over $200,000 a month. I don't even know what they do with all that money. I have no idea, but I know they help a ton of people, and I want to help a buttload of people too. Okay, I want to change people's lives one person at a time, like the starfish. Okay, there are tons of starfish out there, and you know what? You might look at it and be like, oh my goodness, it's so overwhelming. I can't help all of them get back to the ocean, but you can pick up one starfish and throw them back into the ocean. And you know what? That mom that's at the park, maybe she's like I was when I was a stay-at-home mom, stuck at home with daycare and being depressed and lonely and feeling like I had no purpose in life other than changing diapers. You know what? But I was a starfish, and somebody picked me up and gave me the opportunity, even though I said no for a year. They kept asking me, and finally I said yes, and they threw me back in the water, and now here I am today, 3 years later in this business. And hopefully you're my starfish, and hopefully I'm changing your lives. And there's so many other starfish on the shore, guys, and we cannot walk past them. How selfish of us is that, to keep our mouths closed because we care about what other people think about us? We have something amazing in our hands, okay? And we have to share that. We have to get over ourselves and share this opportunity. I bet you can think of 5 people who need extra income. 5 people who are hurting financially. And I bet you can think of 5 people who could use at least one of our products. Everybody needs greens, vitamins, skincare, the essential oils, the Confianza. Who's not stressed in life? You know, we have products that can change people's lives. And if we aren't sharing that with people because we're scared that they're going to think we just want their money, then shame on us. We know our heart, and we need to share from that. And yes, the way that you word it is important so that you communicate your love and your genuine respect and concern for people. But you have to be sharing that. And if you're consistent with it, then people are going to see that. And they're going to see your heart and your real side come through. So my message to you today is to be brave. Get over yourself. Esther 4:14 says, for such a time as this. Guys, you were created for such a time as this. Creighton's middle name is Esther, because when I was pregnant with her, I felt like God was telling me that I wanted her to be brave and courageous. But you know what? I need to model that to her. I have to be brave and courageous for her. I have to step out of my comfort zone to get to the end zone. Okay, that's what Mark was talking about at conference. So my challenge for you today is to get over yourself, be brave, and share this opportunity, share these products that can change people's lives. I have your back. God has your back. This whole team has your back. And we're going to be doing some more Zooms so that we can see each other, encourage each other, and grow together. And guys, I just thank you. You guys have made me brave. And I still have a long ways to go. I'm not perfect yet. But I feel like I'm growing because of you. And we're going to grow together. And if you haven't ever seen it, the movie Gladiator, it's awesome. They are thrown into this arena and they have all these bad things come at them, but when they stand together, that's when they win. And guys, we're gonna have obstacles and struggles hit us, okay, but if we stand together and encourage each other and challenge each other and inspire each other, we are gonna come out victorious on top, and we are gonna be on stage, and we are gonna be on that white couch, and we're gonna have this whole team of people, this whole team of starfish where we've changed their lives. But you gotta open your mouth, you gotta open your heart, open your eyes to see these people, open your mind. Maybe it's somebody you never would have thought of. Don't put anybody aside. Don't put anybody into a box to think that they might not want this business or that they wouldn't want to use these products. Ask anyone and everyone. It is our responsibility, now having been blessed, to turn around and bless others. So that's my challenge for you today, is to go and be brave.